Hello and welcome to Khmer letters, lesson number 3, everyone's favorite lesson. We'll start with a little bit of review and then we have 2 more consonants, 2 more vowels to learn today. So here are my review cards. Let's start. I'll give you a second to answer. Đá, xúa, ế, kha, thúa, xế, úa, đúa, thá, đê, xá, khúa, á, thế, khế, đá, xúa, ê, kha, thúa, xê, úa. All right, good review there. Let me grab my cards here. The first 2 we're going to start out with, excuse me. Is another consonant. So this consonant is the consonant called ha. Ha, it has an English sound H. So ha, it looks different than all the other consonants we've done. I've done this on purpose to try to get things that look a little bit different before we get to the ones that look a lot the same. It can get confusing. So ha simply has an H sound. So now we're going to add some of those in there in just a minute. But first let's look at the second consonant we want to learn. This one is a cha. You start here, make the loop, go around, come up, and then they call it the hair on top. This is cha. The thing to watch out for that makes it unique is this loop right here. So this is a CH sound, like cheese, church, chicken. So ha like hi, hello, and this is a cha like cheese. All right, these 2 letters. Let's go really slow through these. We're going to add our new letters on. Very slowly through these. So we have, let me put this down here. We have chua, cha, and yes, that's correct. We did learn this one. Hua, ha, and also hey, che. Now notice this is very different from English. We're actually reading from right to left in this case because our vowel is on the left. So you have to look at the consonant. Always look for your consonant first, then look for your vowel sound, whether it's on the left, right, or underneath, on top, or both. I'm going to mix these up. We'll go through these, get a little faster with these. We'll have a review right after this lesson that you'll be able to just do flashcards, review what you've learned. All right, give you about 2 seconds for each of these. Ha, hey, chua, hua, che. All right, now here comes the fun part. Mixing these back in. I know this is going quickly, but we have a lot of letters to learn. And learning as an adult, have the capacity to learn a little faster. So if you find it overwhelming, go back over the review lesson, which will be the next lesson coming up, and continue just to do the review before you move on, till those letters feel comfortable to you, until you recognize them and don't have to think so much. All right, so we'll go through these a little slow at first. Hua, đúa, thá, khúa, há, đá, chế, á, K, K, cha, thua, he, de, se, kha, sa, xua, ua, chua, a. You can think of this great accomplishment, all these blend cards already just on the third day. Hopefully not too overwhelming. Now we have 2 more vowels to add into the mix, which will just make our pile grow that much bigger. Our 2 vowels, let me grab them. The first vowel is very similar to the one we talked about earlier with the A. If you see here, we have our A, and once again we said in English, our A ends with a Y sound. This is just A without the Y. With our O sound, if you watch yourself in the mirror, even think about it, you'll see that your O ends with a W. O. So same thing with this one, exact same exercise we did on this one. We're going to say it long or sing it and just stop before we end it with that W sound on this one. So O, O, O. And don't let yourself go to O. O for English. O, O. All right, so if you have to sing it, find a word to sing and let your breath just die away before you change to the W, or stop it before you go to the W. So this is an O without the W. All right, O, as you can see, it comes underneath. It's very similar to ua. It comes in the same position as ua, except for one looks like a U and one looks like a W. All right, so this is O without the W sound at the end. The second one is another difficult. We're starting to get to difficult things, but we talked about this in our conversation time. This is right here. Unfortunately, the cards that they made, they're not very much in proportion. This looks like a monster letter. It's not. It's this little letter that goes on top. So this is the first one. We've had O and U and A, and we also had A, and all of these came either to the right, underneath, to the left. This one goes right on top of our consonant. And this is the one that we said when we said the word suasadai, suasadai, ru the word bai, the number 3, bai. This one is, I'll write it in here for you right now. This one is a long A that goes to a long E. Suasadai, dai. Okay? Or another way to think of it would be ai. You could think of a word like the word day, and then go right to, I'm sorry, the marker is not working well, but right to a long E. Day, day, day. Like, in my mind, it would be like a kid who, you're saying the word A and they're trying to correct you at the end that it's actually E, they put the E at the end and make a big deal of it. So, A. And once again, this is the sound you hear. This is what rings out at the end. The A is just there. So that's a consonant. I'm sorry. Oh no, we're going to have a problem here. Sorry about that. That is a vowel that we've already talked some about. So you'll be practicing it in your conversation. Now you can recognize it when we have it in our words. Ai, ai. All right, now we're going to add those vowels to our list. The first one is in the back. Remember, this is the O without the W. So O, toe, like your big toe, but not with a W, your big toe, toe, ho, ho, so, our new letter, new consonant, cho, do, do. Okay, again, just like a long letter O with no W. Now we'll get to this other one that would rhyme with sus dai and the number bai. Okay, hay, hay. This is a lot more difficult. Dai, dai. Kay, kay. Chay, chay. Say, say. A, a. All right, so one last review, just looking at all of these we've learned so far. And we're just going to say this sounds like phonetic. So this one would be a, o, t, t. This one is no sound, or if it's alone in a word, it says ah, d, d. And again, our new one, ch, and our second new one, and then the new vowels, a, and o. Thank you and have fun.